What's up you guys, I hope you're doing really good today. In this video, I'll be going over everything you need to know about the render token. First, we will go over what is the render token, its history, what problem does it solve, how does it work, how to buy it, and lastly, I'll give you some final thoughts. But before we begin with the video, let's check the render token at CoinMarketCap, and this one is on the spot number 226 with a price of 3.69, meaning that there is a 6.87% decrease from yesterday's price and a market cap of 675.091 million. So anyone who has worked with 3D designs, animation, and effects knows how taxing these processes can be on a GPU. Depending on the project, rendering the final project can take hours or longer. This meant that those who could afford the highest end technology had the upper hand. However, with the new networking potential of the blockchain and cloud, it has become possible to utilize the latent GPU compute power of others to speed up rendering and greatly improve the experience for all. Render Token set out to democratize this market using its GPU cloud rendering network. This render network utilizes blockchain and smart contract technology to bring rendering power to those on the network, creating an economy of connected 3D assets. So what is the Render Token? Render Token functions as a network that connects users looking to render their work with idle GPU computing to speed up the rendering process and make it more efficient. It leverages a decentralized system to track and manage render jobs in a scalable way. Users looking to utilize the compute of the rendered network must first submit a job requesting for access. The protocol then determines the amount of RNDR tokens required for the job and creates a smart contract with the relevant details. It is then sent across the network where members who own GPUs are rewarded for providing their computing power for the job. Content creators, visual effects experts, 3D artists, and other GPU-heavy occupations are the primary user base set to benefit from the Render Token platform. The ultimate goal is to democratize GPU cloud rendering while also allowing others to monetize their idle GPU rendering power. So now let's talk about a little bit of history. The RNDR network idea was initially conceived in 2009 by Jules Urbach, the CEO of its parent company, the Los Angeles Tech Company, a company specialized in GPU-based software solutions. The idea behind the RNDR network was leveraging blockchain technology to improve the usage of GPUs across the world for something other than proof of work or other blockchains. In a nutshell, RNDR intends to connect media creators in need of computing power to perform render jobs to people who have their own hardware idle and want to monetize that. The RNDR tokens are used to pay the usage fees for these users. It also allows new users who are unfamiliar with cryptocurrency an easy way to get started on the network while they get comfortable by using RNDR tokens. The initial coin offer was conducted on October 6 of 2017 to October 12 of 2017. During the process, a total of 465,0922 RDR tokens were sold at 0.25 USD per token. In March 2018, the team announced that the total minted tokens in the ecosystem would be 536,870,912 RNDR. The process of contract migration started with a 1-to-1 migration ratio between old and new contracts in March of 2018. The Genesis mainnet release occurred on June 24th of 2019 when the project was migrated from the Robson testnet to the Ethereum mainnet and from this point beyond. Then in March 2020, the team announced a purchase plan of 4.5 million RNDR tokens on the Probit exchange, taking advantage of the market situations on that time. Now let's talk about the problems that the Render Token solves. Render Token allows anyone to share their in-use GPU power with ease. So the first problem that they solved was the wasted resources. Many people are unaware of the growing demands of the digital community in terms of processing. The digital creation market has continually expanded over the last decade. This growth has created more demand for high-end rendering services. In most instances, users' GPUs remain idle when they're not rendering their own work. This scenario creates a situation in which new users have to purchase new GPUs. In the end, material and electric consumption goes up. Render Token offers a decentralized system that tracks and manages render jobs. The platform strategy helps to provide more efficiency to the gaming, media, augmented reality, VR, medical, and industrial sectors. Then we're going to have the lack of performance. Another major concern for these industries is a lack of resources. Anyone who works with the high-end rendering demands can tell you the process is time-consuming and requires a lot of energy. Render Token leverages its distribution network to create a decentralized GPU rendering pool. This rendering power is immediately available to all network participants. Now let's talk about how does the Render Token work. The Render Token ecosystem lives on the Ethereum blockchain. The network inherits the security and interoperability of this network. For example, RNDR token holders can save their tokens in any ERC20 compatible wallet. Additionally, these tokens can be traded on any ERC20 compatible exchange. In the Render Token ecosystem, users submit their jobs to the community. The platform automatically calculates the amount of RNDR required to perform the job. This data is then sent as an attachment that details the specifics to a smart contract. The information is then broadcast across the render network, and notably GPU owners use Octane Render to process the requested job. Octane Render serves a critical role in the Render Token network. Specifically, Octane Render uses RNDR to distribute the framework of existing rendering service. The entire process eliminates the middleman to create a more responsive UX. Now, how can you buy the Render Token? You'll have to first buy one of the major cryptocurrencies, either Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDT, and then you're going to have to do it through one of the exchange's websites. You can do Uphold.com and Coinbase. Both exchanges have their own fee policies and other features that can help you decide between one or another. After you do that, you're going to buy BTC with fiat money on one of these exchanges by completing the KYC process. After you do that, you're going to transfer your BTC or other crypto to an altcoin exchange, and for instance, I'm just going to mention Gate.io. You can use this as well, and once you're in there, you're going to deposit it and start trading RNDR. Now lastly, I'm going to give you my final thoughts on the Render Token. OTOY has more than a decade of experience at the forefront of the GPU rendering software industry. Render Token is the latest iteration of its service, bringing in the benefits of blockchain to democratize 3D content creation. This solid foundation bodes well for the company, especially when combined with the backing of industry-leading advisors and talented developers. In addition, the soaring NFT market will further increase demand for rendering power beyond the initial user group, capturing more of the cryptocurrency market. So once again, this is a project that is providing a solid solution to a growing market, which renders the Render Token product as one to keep an eye on. Alright everyone, so that was it for today's video. If you got some valuable information out of it, please don't forget to give it a like and also leave a comment down below on what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications every time we post a new video. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next one.